What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Fishing with Energy. Today we are back out at it again on the boat, Lake Winnipesaukee, New Hampshire. This year fishing, you'll see a lot of salmon fishing, so it's gonna be fun. But you'll also see some different stuff, possibly some saltwater fishing. So stay tuned for that. But watch the rest of this video, because if you're seeing it, we probably caught some fish. So yeah, stay tuned. Alrighty, I think we have a fish on. I don't know if it's still on there. I think he is though. This is on the planing board. We just recently changed them to like 1 and 2 colors. We were running them at 3. Now we've changed them. We thought we were on bottom. We're coming through a nice little shallow channel here. And it might be a little bass. I'm not too sure what it is yet, but it might be a perch. I'm not sure if I still have on them, but I'll get back to you folks when he's closer. No, it's a big fish, actually. It's a rainbow.
It's a rainbow.
That's actually a nice fish. That's actually, okay, Mom, you started filming? It's actually a nice fish. Nice, let's get it. Oh gosh. He's running. Wasn't expecting a fish kinda nice like this one. I see swivel over there. It's a nice, I think it's a rainbow or a little salmon. Oh, he's at the back though. Oh gosh, look at that. Look at how much he's running. At first I knew it wasn't bottom because of he was head shaking. Just trying to keep pressure on him here though. Get over here. He's on top, so hopefully he doesn't get in that line over there. Oh gosh. Phew. Oh, here he is, a rainbow. Looks like I kind of got him in the eye. I think he's done fighting. He's in another line, so we're going to quickly get this line out, and I'll get back to you folks with a better look on him. Alrighty, folks, we have a beautiful, beautiful rainbow. We do keep rainbows. They have to be 15 inches in the state of New Hampshire to keep. This guy just measured him. He is 17, so he is legal to keep a beautiful rainbow nonetheless. There we go. Okay, it's time to explain the title and thumbnail of this video. It's Springtime Lake Winnipesaukee Tips and Tricks. So let's get to the first tip. The first tip is you don't have to run that deep. We have been running like 1, 2, and 3 colors on the boat rods and on the planing boards over there. So you don't need to be deep down. You should be actually like right by the surface. The other day, Dad was setting a downrigger, and he didn't even have it down. He had it clipped into our Chamberlain releases on the downrigger, and it was right on the surface, and it popped out. And sometimes, but not often, they pop out. And he actually had a little salmon on. I believe that was in the last video, a little salmon that he caught. But it wasn't even down. He was just going to put it down and it popped up. So that shows you that they're right on top. And even if you run the downrigger, I would suggest we run it like 10 to 15 feet or above. And that catches some nice ones on the rigger. And the rainbow you just saw us catch was on the planing board, and that was actually like 1 to 2 colors. We just switched those. We weren't running them at 3, but that's too deep, so we switched them. We put 1 to 2 colors on them, and that works perfect, as you could see when we caught the rainbow. So let's move on to the next tip. Another tip is use your fish finder. So as you can see, that deep black is structure, and I actually made a video last year on how to locate the salmon, and I used the fish finder as an example. And this is actually like an all year long tip, is use this. These are steep edges from shallow to deep water, and that's where you can catch some fish. And the last tip is follow the loons. There's so many loons up here, and if you follow them, they know where the bait is. So if you go by them, you'll be right on a big school of bait where all the fish are. And another bird that you can follow is the bald eagles. This morning we actually saw them dive bombing, catching them. And that means that, of course, there's fish on the surface, which also ties into you don't have to be like 20 feet below. You can be literally like 3 feet below the surface. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the little tip and trick section. There was a couple little springtime tips, and most of those actually you can use all season, except for the right on top of the surface. They do like to move deeper as the season goes on, but hopefully we catch some more fish, so stay tuned. Alrighty, Dad's on here as well. Looks like another beautiful rainbow on the, oh, it just came off. Planing board fish though, it just came off though. Well, Dad lost that one, but hey, it was a good fight. You know, I can't catch them all, but we'll give him next fish to try to redeem himself, right? Yeah. But, yeah, stay tuned. I know, that's the easy thing. You know when it's fish or not. Well, folks, Dad is on. He gets redemption on the fish he lost earlier. That planing board. They've been doing all the work today, but I'll get back to you folks when he gets a little bit closer. Yeah. Well, why would a Laker be like that? Colored like that, like.
You see color? I don't.
No, like one color down.
Dark. He doesn't like this now.
We don't want to run into the
buoy.
buoy.
This out.
Huh?
He's figured this out.
Nice Laker.
You ready?
Yeah. Alrighty. Nice Laker. It's a chunk.
Can you get the net in the water so I can? Can you get the water?
Yeah,
Thank you, pal.
Wow! He came off, but we still got him in the net. Oh man! Oh, you have to get out. Oh,
You're gonna
no.
drop the net. The
These are
net's
heavy,
too
dude.
heavy for you. Easy.
Woo!
Heavy one. There he is. Nice little fishing.
Oh.
He's about to jump out of the net.
Okay. That thing's heavy. I'm not too good at the net yet. Alright, Dad, show the folks. Look at that beautiful lake trout Dad just caught. But there we go. Let's let him go.
Another Laker.
Yeah.
You gonna get his head?
Got him. Oh. Ooh. We caught another lake trout, folks, on the downrigger. A little bit hectic, but there we go. And the cool thing is, what I was talking about for a little tip is,
This is why you can't pull hard and rush them.
yeah, it's
You gotta use light
down.
drag. See how much we got hooked on? See how little that took to pop them out?
But what I was saying was, with the rigger, you can set them at 10 feet down, not too deep, and you can catch Lakers, you can catch rainbows, you can catch salmon, all on the downriggers at that depth during the spring. So I suggest you do that. Hey, you're making me cross my lines, but
I mean, I'll be ready to adjust because of these waves swirling.
everyone's showing him that.
Stay on your side. Stay on your side. Those downriggers now.
We can almost try catching these things on a floss ball. Alright, come on. Alrighty. Come on with another beautiful lake trout it seems. Get over here, big boy. Seems like a pretty nice laker. On the planing board as well. Dad has it. Man, another line. You always get me these things. But there we go. I'll get back to you guys when I'll be holding it. Here, take this. Alrighty, so unfortunately that laker got hooked bad in the gill. And then when we tried to unhook it, it pulled the gill out. So we can't let that thing go. Luckily, they had to be 18 inches to keep. And yes, he was 18 inches. So luckily he's a legal keeper, but sucks to have to keep those things. But we have a friend that wants to make some fish dip, and he says that oily fish the better. And he said he recommended lake trout, but we don't usually keep lake trout, but that one we had to keep anyway. So that one we be going to him, and hopefully he'll make us some good fish dip.
Keeps turning to
I have a little message for a fan and friend, Scott. Get that smoker going, because I have a nice lake trout for you to make me some fish dip with. So get that smoker going. Oh, folks, Dad's on. Planing board. These things are popping off so quickly. We don't really even have time to put them back in. Here we found structure on the fish finder, and we've just been running over this structure and have just been slamming them. It's a great time out here on Lake Winnie. If you aren't doing this and you're watching this video, I suggest you come up here because it is a blast, folks.
Feels like a salmon. It's acting like a salmon.
Yeah, like up.
He's up and his head shaking and he was heavy.
Dude, that's stacked up school. Alrighty. Dad is continuing to reel this one in. He says that it's fighting like a salmon. So we will see if it starts jumping here, but it could be anything. It could be a salmon, a rainbow, even a lake trout, because we've been catching those. It's staying down now, so. But we'll get back to you when he's right at the back of the boat.
going.
Alrighty, looks like we have a nice lake trout. This thing is big. Holy mackerel. This is a big lake trout. Oh man, this is a big one. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, he's ready, going back down. This is a big lake trout, folks. He's passing the boat on us now. Phew! This is a nice trout.
Head broke.
Head broke. Oh, it's a beauty! It is a beaut, folks. That is a big, he looks bigger in the water, but he's still fat. We'll weigh that guy right up. Shoo! Shoo-wee! Alright, if you have a beautiful lake trout here, we're just gonna weigh him just to see. $396. So I would say like 4 pounds almost. So we're gonna let Dad give you guys a better look at this beauty and then release him. So that's a nice laker. He's been eating good, you can tell because of how fat he is, but I think it's time to put this beauty back. Alrighty, folks, that is going to end today's video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos. See ya!